all we have.
Yeah, we're done. Good night. Anyway, yeah, we decided to finally do something about Ukraine. It's been going on for a while.
Yeah, we're gonna go over there and fucking stop Putin. Yeah, we're doing something.
TJ was talking about that.
Yeah.
Have you guys talked at all about, is it Venezuela? I don't even know if I pronounced that. There's like a bunch, I guess there's like a bunch of crazy stuff that's happening, like the civilians are going against the government or whatever. And I know the media here hasn't even talked about it. Like people are being killed left and right. It's in Brazil. Is this in South America someplace?
Yeah, it is in South America.
Do you know what's actually going on with that? Do any of you?
I know that some, like, beauty pageant lady got killed in a riot there. And there was some crazy shit going on there.
There's like a bunch of countries where there's crazy shit going on right now.
Yeah.
It's just like a crazy shit going on kind of time in the world.
Yeah, Brazil, Venezuela, Syria, the Ukraine,
Egypt.
Yeah, Egypt.
What was it?
Is that pretty much how the world always is, though? There's always some shit going on.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's always like two groups of people like, fuck you, I want this land, fuck you, I want this land, and you know.
So Daniel, do you know about what's going on in Ukraine?
Very little. I'll be honest, I'm very ignorant on it. I haven't been keeping up to date with it.
So Ukraine used to be part of the Soviet Union a long time ago, and there are parts of Ukraine that are more Russian-allied than allied with, like, the European Union. And there was an uprising because the government of Ukraine wanted to stick more with Russian influence, and there was an uprising because of that. And now there are areas with Russian loyalists that are having some problems, and Vladimir Putin has sent military forces into those areas.
Oh.
Yeah. That's kind of...
Yeah,
does that sound right? Did I explain that right?
Well, basically the protest that started in response to it, because at first the protests were peaceful against, them going basically more towards the Soviet bloc, like the former Soviet bloc, like the Russians. But then what happened is they passed a bunch of protest laws where they couldn't, like, block people from entering, like, residences, and, like, protesting itself was pretty much outlawed and banned.
Yeah.
And then they just, basically got the guy, the one to ally with Russia, I forget his name, they got him out of office, and now Russia says, like, the new government is bullshit, and they're trying to liberate the people now is what they're trying to say.
Yeah. So here's a little bit about that.
Ukraine's military is on high alert this morning. According to US and Ukrainian officials, thousands of Russian ground and naval forces occupy the Crimean Peninsula, with troops surrounding several bases and demanding Ukrainian forces surrender and hand over their weapons. The Ukrainian military is mobilizing troops and calling on army reservists to report for duty immediately. Ukraine's new prime minister now fears a wider invasion by Russia.
This is actually the declaration of war to my country.
Declaration.
It's a declaration.
I like how he says declaration.
I heard the same thing when he said that.
This is declaration. Suck my declaration. It ain't just for decoration. Oh, yeah.
I like this. We're talking about this story. Wish you guys knew a little bit more about geopolitics. We're talking about the story right now, dumbass.
Yeah.
I think he's saying that our talking about it is inept.
Okay.
He's probably gonna. He probably has some severe criticisms of Ben's explanation. He's probably pro-Russian. Is what it is. I mean, because there are people out there that are pro-Russia. Then they probably would not agree with anyone's interpretation that it wasn't pro-Russia.
Is Russia also? I keep hearing Russia's like anti-gay and it's like been killing gay people. Is that true or not?
Well,
like the Russian government hasn't been, but like
it's like
street gangs like have been, and
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's not the government in Russia that's.
They even have been doing it to like gay teenagers, like luring kids like as young as like 14 to meet them, and then they just like beat the shit out of them.
But you, for talking about homosexuality to children in Russia, you can go to jail for that.
If you mention homosexuality to children, you will go to jail.
Yes.
Wow, that is interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Russia sounds like a good place fun place to visit. Then.
It's good. It's awesome.
I think it would be interesting to visit, but to be honest with you, there are some places there that I'd like to see, but it's a turbulent time to really go over there right now.
So. Like I said, it's a shit going on kind of time in the world.
Just be like, Don't ever look up Drunken Peasants podcast, Ben, if you go to Russia.
Yeah.
That wasn't me. That was someone else.
Ambassador to the UN says his country needs military support, but NATO is pushing for peaceful diplomacy.
We urge all parties to urgently continue all efforts to move away from this dangerous situation. I call on Russia to de-escalate tensions.
Putin is defending his actions. He argues that Russia is only trying to protect Russian-speaking people and its interests in the region, including a valuable naval base. Outrage, though.
Russian-speaking people. That seems like a weird distinction. Like, yeah, they speak the same language, so therefore I have jurisdiction here.
I think like
it'd be like America going to like Great Britain and being like, we're taking over because you guys speak English just like us.
I think most people there are ethnically Russian, but I think even in the polls they did of the people, like most of them didn't really want to basically they didn't want to become part of Russia. They wanted to stay, as their own country.
Yeah, because Russia sucks.
Yeah, like Belarus did that too. A lot of those areas over there.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Putin is the new Hitler. Well, we see how some of the people in the comments feel.
I think I like to call him Putin.
Actually, Hillary Clinton.
Putin.
Or they're saying on Fox News they've been saying Hillary Clinton said that Putin is like Hitler, but I haven't really done my own research to confirm if that actually
Fuck
happened.
research.
It is Fox News, so
We just assume that it's probably a lie because it's on Fox.
Yeah, exactly.
80% chance that it's either a lie or that it was taken like 20 miles out of context or something.
Over Russia's moves is mounting. As Western nations accuse Mr. Putin of violating international law and ignoring warnings not to intervene.
You just don't invade another country on phony pretext.
We would have a lot more moral authority on this issue if it weren't for the whole like Iraq debacle, because it just seems like this is Russia's Iraq. Like, yeah, we go in here to like liberate these people. And then the people are kind of like, we don't really want your liberation too much. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think what they want is kind of irrelevant to Russia.
Yeah, I mean, well, pretty obviously. Just like what Iraqis wanted was pretty irrelevant to Americans.
Oh, of course.
So, I mean, I don't know. I've always thought Russia was kind of like America's, like, I don't know, they're like the mustache twirling villain. I'm kind of glad this is happening just because we can be enemies with Russia again, and now Rocky 4 seems way more relevant. Now you can watch Rocky 4 and be like, oh, fuck you, fucking Ivan Drago, you son of a bitch. You can't hate Rocky 4. That's
TJ
allowed.
loves that movie.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because it's like I like it for all the reasons that I like the first Rocky for totally different reasons than I like Rocky 4. Like, Rocky is a good movie. Rocky 4 is a terrible, like, schlocky piece of shit.
It's a montage.
But it's so shitty that it's good.
And it has the story. There's literally like 8 montages in that movie, and like like 80s like power ballads and shit. That's like 80s power montage the movie, but the villain's Russian, and it's like just the stereotypical like, I am evil because I am Russian, so
I must break you.
And the actor wasn't even Russian.
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren, who's like Swedish.
Dolph Lundgren.
He's from Sweden.
And apparently, apparently he fucked Sylvester Stallone up because Sylvester Stallone in those movies always wanted it to look authentic, so they like really like punched each other, and he actually got hospitalized because fucking Dolph Lundgren fucked his shit up a little too hard one time.
Yeah, I think his like heart was like swollen.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, they thought he got hit by a car. They're like, "Oh, you were in a car accident?" It's like, "No, I was in a fight with this guy."
I was in a fight with Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph fucking Lundgren.
He-Man. Have you ever seen the Masters of the Universe movie?
I have.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it, Daniel?
I have not, no.
I think, well, it was way, like, it came out a long-ass time ago.
Yeah, pretty old.
Yeah. Dolph Lundgren played He-Man. It was like the Masters of the Universe. Yeah.
I can't believe we're talking about Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
The guy that played Skeletor was pretty awesome. I remember that. He didn't do the high-pitched voice, but his Skeletor was pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, so back to
Oh, we got to go back to that?
Yeah, I
All
guess
right,
so.
fine.
In order to assert your interests.
Crimea remains a stronghold of opposition to the new leadership in Ukraine, this embattled semi-autonomous region near the border representing
like,
a country
punching each other.
divided. In western Ukraine, many want closer ties with Europe, but in the east and in Crimea, which belonged to Russia until 1954, some want to rejoin their Soviet roots. Tensions in this east-west standoff over the future of Ukraine now have the country teetering on the brink of disaster.
There is now.
There's not going to be a happy resolution to what's going on. I mean, it's just
No
like,
way.
no matter what happens, like a lot of people are going to die and things are going to be fucked, and it's not going to be happy or pretty. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much just where that's going.
The Republicans are mad that Obama doesn't bomb Russia. Just bomb Russia. That'll solve everything.
Yeah, that would really fix. We'd have another war again in places that we don't need to be in.
Actually, it's funny that you mentioned that because our friend John McCain.
My friends.
My friend.
My friends?
My friend. He says we need to put sanctions on Russia.
He looks like an angry vegetable.
Yeah.
I am an angry turnip.
Yeah, he looks like a turnip.
We need to
A
do
pissed
economic
off turnip.
sanctions in a broad array of areas. Another thing we need to do is expand Magnitsky. Magnitsky will target individuals
What the
who
fuck
have
is
been engaged in
Magnitsky?
I have no fucking idea, but it sounds like
Magnitsky. I don't know.
Maybe it's like a UN
fucking
Maybe
Magnitsky.
it's a
How
UN
does it work?
Maybe it's a UN resolution or something.
I don't
I
want
don't
to
know.
talk to a
'Cause
scientist.
if I'm assuming they're talking about sanctions, that's probably what it has something to do with.
Scotty's fucking lying and getting me pissed.
involved in this decision-making and carrying out these orders. The Russians love to go to London and Las Vegas. They love to raise their families. They love to the oligarchs buy land and property here. We could hit them hard.
So
And
the
we could also-
targeted sanctions along the lines of what the U.S. has done to Iran, is that what you want to see happen
I'd like to see
in
it,
Russia?
I'd like to see that and probably more because of individuals who are responsible. I think when we hold individuals responsible,
So
but
like,
also
give me an
we need
example.
to also
you mean
we,
Putin? You mean
I would say
Medvedev?
Putin. I mean anybody who gave the orders that there are sanctions against them or carried out these orders. But also we need to also say, okay, Georgia is on the path to membership in NATO.
I just want to say that he needs to retire, first of all. Seriously.
He's such a fucking warmonger. I mean, he actually was a veteran, actually went through war, was actually in a prison camp. And he's such a warmonger. Oh, yeah, I want Georgia to become part of NATO because then they're obligated, if Russia goes there, to basically go to Georgia.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy just wants a fucking war at every turn. He wanted, the U.S. to be involved in Libya and Syria.
I remember when he's saying bomb, 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 Iran.
Yeah, and Iran.
We don't need to be We don't need to be in any more bombings or wars. That's
Yeah, we do.
Anti-war.
Yes, we do. We need more war.
TJ's
He would have been a horrible president. Because he would have said
John McCain?
Yeah, every conflict possible.
We probably would have faced nuclear annihilation by now.
Yeah.
You know,
Well-
you just look outside one day, there'd be a flash. You'd be like, "What's that?" And then the next thing you know, boom, dead.
Fuck, we're all living in the Fallout universe then with like scrape by and like fight super mutants and shit.
Use bottle caps for currency.
Yeah.
In the alternate universe where McCain becomes president, he dies and then Sarah Palin becomes president, and then that's when society becomes, completely gone.
And the capital moves to Alaska.
She'd probably go to Alaska and just form an alliance with Russia, and they'd build an ice castle.
She's the expert on Russia.
Govern as one country. Because she could see Russia from her house, which makes her a foreign policy expert.
You attack.
What newspapers you read?
Georgia
I
again,
can't even think of
obviously
one to
that has
lie.
the repercussions of attacks in NATO. We need to increase our capabilities in order to shore
Pause it for a
up
second.
for military.
Like, I know this is kind of off topic, but like literally the Sarah Palin not being able to even lie about a newspaper she's read has always bothered me. Because like all you have to say is like you could say
The
anything.
New York Times?
Yeah, just be like
the Washington
just be like,
Journal?
Oh,
Washington
I read
Post?
USA Today and Newsweek. I mean, like anything, even if you fucking just,
Fox News Online?
yeah, anything, any answer at all was better than.
I don't know. I don't like that.
The answer was green eggs and ham.
I listened to the Drunken Peasants podcast.
Don't you know? You betcha. Okay.
Then she would be so well informed.
Yeah. So,
are we not? Are we continuing with the John McCain, or are we moving on?
Yeah, if you want to move on,
we can keep going. I can always make fun of John McCain some more.
Okay.
Military operations exercises with these countries. We need to have a broad array. And when people say we can't do much, then I don't agree. I think the strongest, most powerful nation in the world, economically and every other way, can do a lot of things.
Is the president on the same page as Angela Merkel, the chancellor of Germany? Because she seems to be less inclined to take some of these steps that the president is taking.
Great disappointment to me, whether it be German non-involvement in Libya or in other things, has been Germany, the greatest and strongest nation in Europe, and they have backed off of everything. Yet
So he's disappointed in Germany for not doing anything about it?
Yeah, I don't know why Germany would want to avoid being too militaristic. It's, you know.
Yeah.
It's never been a problem in the past.
Yeah, and it's never been anything that caused their nation, you know, great strife and destruction. Or anything.
If history has taught us anything, it's that the German military is not really capable of doing anything, you know, horrible and bad.
Yes, history bears that out well.
Yes.
John McCain, I don't know. Yeah, he's kind of a hawk. Yeah, he really is.
It almost looks like that from that photo you have. He has a lump in his cheek.
I think his entire body is just a lump.
Yeah, well, he was in a plane crash. He crashed his plane. I think in Vietnam.
He crashed his own plane.
Yeah, he was a fighter pilot in Vietnam, and his plane got crashed. It got shot down, and then he lived for several years in a Vietnamese prison camp. And till this day, he can't lift his arms up above his shoulders. So he got really messed up.
Which is that's why it's like such like a wonderment that he would advocate war, because like he actually lived through the horrors of it.
But he is against torture. That's one thing about John McCain. Like, that's kind of...
He's not a total douchebag.
Yeah.
We can give him that.
But literally, it took him getting tortured himself to be against torture.
To come to that position, yeah, that's
it wasn't
extreme.
Like, if he hadn't been tortured in his life, he'd probably be sitting there right now like, I say, fucking put the electrodes on his nutsack and fucking crank it up to max.
Remember that thing with Christopher Hitchens being waterboarded? It's like, okay, let's see how long he can last. And it was like 5 seconds. He's like, drop the weights or whatever, and he dropped the weights. He couldn't even handle it for like more than a few seconds.
Yeah, because didn't Christopher Hitchens up until that point talk some shit about how like waterboarding isn't torture, and then he actually did it? He's like, oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite horrible. It's like it stimulates the sensation of drowning. They basically put a rag in your mouth and just dump water until you almost drown. They pull it out, let you catch your breath, and they just keep doing it.
More importantly, where the fuck is my e-cigarette?
I have no idea.
One of you motherfuckers stole it.
Repsion stole it.
The show's a disaster now because I don't have my e-cigarette.
Maybe Dusty stole it from yesterday.
I think Rep has it.
He has it.
I actually do have a cigarette sitting in front of me right now. Not allowed to smoke in here, though. So.
You follow rules? What kind of Satanist are you? Which satanic...
expensive rules.
Which satanic commandment is that? Thou shalt not smoke inside. Satan wills it.
Satan wills this.
I love the Satanic Bible, by the way. I know you've read it, Ben. Have you read it, TJ? I know you know about it.
I read it. I made Scotty buy it for me. When I was like, how old was I? I was 15 and you were 13. I'm like, I'm not buying it. You go get it, Scotty. I made him go to the counter and buy it.
You're a pussy, TJ.
Yeah, I was being a pussy. I'd probably still be a pussy.
You are a
today.
giant vagina.